Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. Hello. How's it going? I posted this to as many places as I could think of to post it. Lotus, is that you? Hey, Lotus. How's it going? Or is that an old? Anyways. Hope everybody is doing fantastic. I'm doing pretty good. What did I do today? I ran 5K again. Not with anybody, just by myself. But I did the equivalent of a 5K. And I'm getting better. I got, the first time I did it, it was an hour and 40 minutes. And today it was an hour and 11 minutes. So it's about 19 minutes I cut off my time. So I'm feeling pretty proud about that. Hello, 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 Scent. The writing goes good, my bud. Writing goes good. We're gonna be doing. It's a lot of stuff happening all at once, but we're doing good. How goes you? Are you doing nano? Are you doing some nanowrimo now? That happens sometimes. Remember, not to worry. Well, the hope is that we'll do like a lot of cool writing today. I think that's very achievable today. Give me a minute. I like to warm up a little bit, just talk to people. Also, I'm pretty tired. I ran a 5K today, if you heard my little opening spiel. Not every day, just because of the weather, but I ran one. Let's see. How many have I ran this week? I ran like 5 this week. No. I ran 5 in the past 2 weeks. Yeah. It is pretty good. I'm trying to get in shape for one, so like to do an actual race. And my time, it started with an hour 40, and you know where I'm at right now? I'm at an hour and 11 minutes. So I've managed to shave off about half an hour doing them, so I'm feeling pretty good. I know it's not a particularly great 5K, but my goal is just to finish it, and I think I'm capable of that. How's it going? Besides the writing, how are things going? How is life? Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, the people who the first thing they ever said to me was, "Why don't you go to the gym? Why don't you go to the gym?" Oh, they're forever on my permanent shit list. Sent. They'll forever be on my permanent shit list. But none of anybody's lectures to me really helped with that. The final decision, I had to make the decision by myself to do it. Yeah, exactly. Totally a villain backstory. But it's been good. It's been good. I like running, is what I've discovered. I like doing it. It's a fun new thing. Like, it's a fun new hobby in my life. You know, it feels good to like set yourself a goal, and it feels good to set yourself a goal and then actually do it, and see the results every day as you get a little bit faster and a little bit better at doing what you're trying to do. Yeah. Oh, could be like me, where I had a medical emergency and I decided that I needed to change my life if I want to avoid stuff like this happening again. That's what convinced me. But well, Sam, the thing is, people sneering at you that you should go to the gym does not make you feel good about yourself. And yeah. And but this is the advice I'm trying to give, is like, when people sneer at you and they say directly, you should just go to the gym, doesn't really help. Makes you feel more shitty about yourself, especially when you're an overweight person. You kind of need a little bit of confidence to go to the gym, because it's a very place with a lot of insecurities. Um, you know, uh, sitting down and talking to people and getting at what they actually want to do out of their life, and yeah, exactly. You need a safe space for all that shit. I'm in a good place because it's like I can run. There's a whole like forest path near where I live, so I can run pretty much it's very easy to run in isolation there. It's just me and my music, and you see occasional people, but everybody's focused on their own stuff. But the thing is, ultimately, it's important for like people. Like, you gotta remember, like, this is the number one like fear that like overweight people have. I'm counting myself in that, of like being judged, because you do get judged a lot. You do get judged a lot for being overweight, and it's like, and it's a shitty feeling. It's a terrible feeling. It makes you feel just awful. And to like go, okay, well, you're gonna try and it's time to start working towards losing that. And it's like you're so defensive of it for so long, because it's like, well, I'm not just that. I'm not just that. I'm an interesting person. I have interesting things outside of that. And then it's like, and then people reduce you to that. It's shitty, and for me, it made me rebellious. Yeah. Like, it made me rebellious and like, yeah, mad at people, and like it's like I didn't want to fit in. I didn't want to like appease them. And finally, what's convinced me to stop, let all that shit go, is like I just know for my health I have to do it. Like, there's no going back. But I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. Yep, that's the way it works. Like, and obviously, uh, there's a lot of people who have similar experiences like that, and much more intense than I did. But much more intense than I did. But it was a hard mental break to kind of get over. But I don't know. I'm feeling good about myself that I'm trying to be like a person, and and it's better than just living in anger and pettiness, and like which and shame, which I think is true for a lot of people. A lot of people who like decide to do things like that. Um, but also it's health. Also, I just discovered I like it. I like running a lot. It's a meant. A, yeah, thanks. But I discovered I like running a lot. It feels good to do. It feels I like the challenge of it. I like the fact that I know I'm getting faster at it. I like learning skills, and I guess maybe that's a way. I guess it appeals to video game brain in a sort of way, where it's like, okay, how do I best optimize my how do I best optimize my run and stuff, you know? Yeah, and it's like, I don't know. The, the petty comments, the cruel comments, like they stick with you for a very long time. And in a way, they may never truly go away. But I don't know. I guess you can't live for those people. Yeah. No, me, no, I'm not. I have been very unhealthy for very long, and I'm trying to learn how to like run longer distances at faster speeds, because I find that invigorating and challenging, and I enjoy the relative solitude of a nature of running through the green, running through the nature. You know, I enjoy that quite a bit, and there's a lot of like theory and stuff to it. It's like, so, not to prolong, but whatever. Running is a lot about like, so it's not necessarily about running super fast all the time. It's about trying to get your pace to work, trying to build up a faster, consistent pace. And that's where the actual ability is. It's not about sprinting. It's about like, if I can figure out how to do it, I'm going to be honest with you. I've been trying to figure out how to do it, and I haven't totally got it yet. I'd like to do something like that at some point. Um, the problem is, I don't like. I've watched a few, and what I don't like is how like bouncy they all are. I'd like to get like something. I'd like to be able to afford something with like a stabilizer in it, so that it looks clean as we're walking. But that costs a little bit of money, so I don't want to do it until I can be reasonably assured it would look decent. But probably at some point, yeah. Maybe when it's a little warmer outside. The weather is kind of inconsistent at the moment. And jealous, not really. Maybe jealous, but I also think these are just, yeah. Oh, the best dude in the world? Yeah. He's such a good dude. Yeah. That, Lotus, that's a way to do it. That's a way to do it. Uh I would say like the way to encourage people is that they'll people will eventually want to do it, and there will be times when people want to do it, and you should be there for when people are ready to do it. But it's kind of a journey in and of themselves, and it's very hard to force people, like to shame people into doing stuff. Building people up, that's a lot easier than shaming people down. Anyways, I'm starting to sound like a fitness influencer. I'm very much not that. But I do enjoy the running. Running is very fun, and it is it's a weird mental thing of just getting into running. But once you get into it, it can be quite fun to do. How's it going, Lot? And if I would encourage people, if they want to, they should give it a try. It's more fun than you think it will be. Hey, soul. Enjoy the lurk. Well, I think riding would be a good and fun and reasonable and even, gosh darn it, kind of neat way to spend your time. What do you think? Although I'm comfortable just chilling for a minute. Oh, I'm tired. No worries. Talking about body image. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's fine. We all got issues. Nobody's 100% happy in the body that they have. So, like, brief backstory about why suddenly I'm into, like, health stuff is that, and I say that when I just didn't, yeah. 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 I would say that, like, uh, about, this was about 2-3 months ago at this moment now. I had a real bad health episode. I have Crohn's disease, and my Crohn's acted up really horribly, and yeah, my Crohn's acted up really horribly, and I had to go. Yeah, I had to go to the hospital for a couple of days. They had to stick a tube down my throat. It was awful, terrible, one of the worst feelings I've ever had. Anyways, while I was in the hospital, I was like, you know what? I'm tired of this. I don't want to live my life like this anymore. I don't want to like be this type of person anymore that feels sick and frail at all times. I think I need to change. I think I need to change what I'm doing. So I immediately started eating less, and I started going out to the gym quite frequently. I've been lifting weights, which is terrible, but not terrible, but it's. But I've started to get very much into running as a thing now, or jogging at least. And I'm starting to I'm getting better at it. I'm shaving off time. I'm feeling good about myself. I've lost 20 pounds just in general from doing all this stuff. Yeah. So it's been I feel good. I feel good. Thank you. It fluctuates. I'm a little bloated today, but I had one piece of bread. I haven't had a piece of bread in like in like 2 months, and I was like, you know what? I can indulge in having just a little bit of bread. It's been screwing with my system all day, and I'm mad at myself. No, I've been running 3 miles, 3.1 miles. That's 5K, 5 kilometers. Um, the reason for that is there's a reason for that. It's because they do a lot of official races. Yeah. That I've also found that's good, and I've also found I just don't need as much food as I did. There's a litany of official races that people do that are 5K. That's the most common starter type of race, and I want to do an actual like run. Like I want to do an actual race where I run against people. So that's why I'm training. Yeah. For the glory of the lurk. Yes. I will. That's some good advice. Anyways, running is fun, and if you get a chance, I recommend it, but you don't have to. I get that people don't want to do it, and that's also fine. But I'm sure there is some physical activity out there for everybody, even if that you probably would like to do. Anyways, I'll write my book about running at some point. I admit I have thought of yeah. Yeah. Exactly. That's 100. That is a very good point, Sent. Like for me, the final decision for at least why I'm trying, this is like the most concentrated effort I've ever, why I'm trying all this stuff, is because it was my health that I was worried about. I was worried about my health, and I didn't want to experience like horrible hospital visits again. So it's like you have to make it personal. Like it can't just be like, well, you could get a girlfriend. Yeah, theoretically. Well, for me, that was always a thing people said. Like, but it's like a little bit. It's like, oh, I wouldn't want a girl that would just, But it like that. It's like, yeah. That's a little bit what I'm feeling. I'd like to have somebody to talk to. I'd like to have some friends to talk to about this stuff because I'm enjoying it. Yeah, but I get it. This is I don't know. I'm not here to make. I'm just happy that I'm happy that I'm getting better, and it's fun that I'm getting better. In some ways, I treat it like a little bit like a video game. Like the faster I get, the better I get, and it feels like I'm learning stuff. Because like the first time I ran this distance, it took me an hour and 40 minutes. And today, yeah, got to make the numbers go up. Exactly, got to make the numbers go up. Actually, the game of this is to make the numbers go down. Because the first time I ran it took me an hour and 40 minutes. Today, it took me an hour and 11 minutes. And I have an app. Yeah. Exactly. It is like a competition, but with myself. And I hate my past self. Bastard. He's the one who made me fat. Sure. Okay. How about everybody? Hello, hello, the bleeding ink. Hello, hello, hello. I see it's you. Welcome to the stream. Oh, hi. Oh, okay, so you're 3 people. Wow. Well, thank you for following me in 3 different forms. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. You want to follow this account? Make sure. Anyway. What? I think we should. It's Coffee Quills. Coffee Quills. How's it going? We haven't started yet. We were mostly talking about. Body, our body image issues, and how we can maybe try and lead a healthier lifestyle. Yeah. It's almost like coffee has been. But would you believe that coffee's been a long time follower and has frequently appeared on my stream? Thanks. Yeah. Anyway, I say today. No. Open up the stars, I said today. Anyways, how about I came up with a name. I thought it was a cool name. Nitro Zeus. I didn't. I kept Superstar. How about, would writing be fun for everybody? Would, like, actual bit of writing? 40 minutes into this writing stream? Should we do some of that? Uke, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? You doing good? Writing sounds good? Okay. Okay. Hey! Good. I want to hear everything. I want to hear everything about how your life is going and what you're working on. And we'll talk after the sprint. I'm going to say 20 minutes. Let's do a 20-minute sprint. I don't have my timer set up yet with me. So I'll just tell you when the timer stops. Sound good? Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. Blurn to the 7th. Blurn to the 8th. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20-minute timer starting now. Let's go.
Counting down.
20 minutes. That's it, everybody. You should feel good about yourself. You did fantastic. I said that 3 times. Ooh. 1028. Yay. Yay me. I've done fantastic. Yeah, so I dictate most of my first draft usually. That works. I dictate most of my first draft usually. It's, I don't know, it's easier to just kind of talk out your ideas rather than like worry about typing them. You know, and then I kind of adjust them later to make sense. Well, that works. Well, dictating, I don't think I have, but I guess I could. Fantastic. Yeah. Well, you know, it's just easier generally for me to like just think things out loud. I've always been the type of person that thinks out loud, you know, usually. So it's easier just for writing, just to... Yeah. The program I use is called Otter, if anybody ever wants that. It's a pretty good program. It's free. I mean, for like 200 hours a month, I think. Yeah. I do that too sometimes. Sometimes it's also good to just kind of think in silence. Yeah. Oh, thinking out loud helps me. Saying stuff out loud helps me usually work through ideas. Let's see. I'm up to 7,000 words on this idea. 7,485 words. That's good. What link is that? Oh, just some... Yeah. So how did you do today? Did you get any writing done, Lope? Yeah. Metal Gear Solid. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Of course, my favorite Metal Gear game is Metal Gear Survive, right? The one with the zombies. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I listen to music while I edit, but I don't listen to music while I do my first thing. Gem? I think I saw a Gem and a Frizz. Somebody wanted to talk to me about comedy writing. Yeah, Metal Gear. Freeze? You want to talk to me about comedy writing? Hey, Jen, good to see you. Oh, yeah, that's Metal Gear Pachinko. I don't think I've ever seen a better version. Also, Silent Hill Pachinko. So good. How's it going, Jem? How are things? Lurkin's good. Lurkin's always good. How goes the art? How goes the games? How goes the mangas? Sorry. Not laughing at you. Laughing at a thing somebody sent me. Oh, I hate to hear that. Sure. Gem, we'll do that in a minute. Gem, things are going good. I don't know if you're here for my whole spiel that I've recently gotten to running as a hobby, and I am enjoying it quite a lot. The writing is going. I'm still not totally confident about what my idea is for NaNoWriMo, but truth be told, I don't want to go too much into it at the moment, but it started out as a webcomic idea, and I don't know if it should have gone past a webcomic idea. Yeah. My friend, I have a friend who may be lurking on this channel, may be lurking right now. Lizard, are you lurking out there somewhere? Who just sent me something funny about a thing that's going on with him. He worked on anybody hear of the Silent Hill Ascension thing? He worked on that, and I guess it's the weird things are going. Lizard may be here. We're a Lizard hangs around Kick a lot more now, but we're multi-streaming, so he might be here. But yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. This idea I have, it was the only idea I had, and it was more of a webcomic idea, and I don't know if it's an idea that is strong enough to support a novel. We'll see. It may be just that I've written outlines for several comic strips, so that works, you know? Are you attempting the NaNoWriMo? Oh, darn. And they're going good. If you guys, by the way, aren't following Jem, I'm going to shout you out, Jem. I'm going to shout you out, Jem. Jem is a very good artist, by the way. 1 second. We'll do more writing in a minute. I think in one more session I'll hit the thing. So what are these two contests for, if you wanted to? Oh, that's fun. Wow. Shout out the cool people. Let's see, what is up? I've been doing a pretty aggressive YouTube, TikTok stuff lately. Because I'm close to 1,000 followers on YouTube, but I just can't get past it. Anyways, thank you. Who knows? I'll probably burn out halfway through, but that's fine. That's fine, and then we'll just do nonsense for the rest of the half of the month. Heck, we all know that the first week is the most important for the writing streamers because that's when all the new people show up. And then it slowly like goes down. Yes, we'll all burn out together. Burning out together is American almost. It's patriotic. It makes me proud. As a proud American burnout. Let's see. What is the daily goal for Nano? I always forget. Yeah, that sounds right. 1,667. That's the daily goal. Broken Teacup Opus. Hello. How are things? Good to see you. Ope. Oop. How's it going, Ope? Okay. Well, I'm glad to hear that. You know, sometimes the best thing you can be is alive. But I'm glad everybody's doing good. Yes! Go ahead and share. The world is waiting. Jem is participating in 2 art contests at the moment. Yes, it sounds very, very cool. Oh, Opus, you haven't been here since the redesign. How do you like it? How do you like my new look? I'm sorry for any blind people right now. Oh, you were. All these people are. Really? Okay. Well, I'm happy that you're here, Opus. And we'll do writing in a few minutes, everybody. I know. Don't everybody freak out. Thank you. I decided I wanted a new theme. Yeah. Well, we switched back to OBS, which has slightly less functionality, but it's also important because it means that we can dual stream now, which is what I've been trying, which is what we're doing right now. Would you believe we're on both Kick and YouTube at the same time? Oh, the Little Prince. Who read that? Who's read that? Who's read The Little Prince? I find that very fascinating that I'm on Kick and YouTube at the same time. I know that's very standard for most people, and we'll get more. Yes, Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. And theoretically, I'm going to add at some point TikTok and Instagram, but I haven't figured out how to do that yet. Yeah, Opus, but Opus, it's important that you prioritize yourself, prioritize you and your mental health before trying to. And this is a fairly I just found something I've been looking for. This is a fairly big project with a lot of work into a lot of stress and work, and don't upset the structure of yourself until you can handle that, and it's okay not to be able to handle that at the moment. And what audiobook were you listening to? And I'm listening to an audio thing as well, and I'd like to talk about it for a second, if people will indulge me. Yeah. Have you ever read... Jem, have you ever read The Little Prince? Okay, I have a question out there for the general internet nerds. Who's aware of Felicia Day? Oh, you were listening to Little Prince. Anyway, yeah, that is a very charming story. There was a movie adaptation, I believe so. She does a lot of stuff, Felicia Day, like a lot of online stuff. She did. I'm surprised that this is. I don't know. Maybe this is just not as big a thing anymore. She did a web series called The Guild. If anybody remembers that, The Guild was about a MMO guild that meets up and becomes friends in real life. It's a lot of fun. It's a simple web series. Yeah. I believe I am thinking of that exact one. It's a CGI movie, and it kind of works as a sort of sequel almost to The Little Prince. Anyways, the best parts of that movie are when they adapt the actual like scenes from The Little Prince, because it's kind of like those like shots are kind of amazing, I think. Anyways, best-selling book of all time, one of them. Are you supposed to like draw a scene from the book? I'm curious now, because that's a yeah. Because you know, The Little Prince is in many ways a if you guys have never read The Little Prince, one, you should. It's short and it's quite famous, and it's actually it's a children's book, but it's also kind of a it's actually a philosophical treatise about childhood and the way we approach the world. I know it sounds weird, but that's what it is. Like, okay, so does do you have to draw in the style or... Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah. So you have... Oh, okay, so you have to draw one of the mini worlds. Okay, yeah. That's cool. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah. 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 Well... Draw a commercial of yeah. Well, you know, there's a whole like mystery about the writer of that, right? The guy who wrote The Little Prince. He was a aviator. He flew planes in, I believe, World War One, and he mysteriously disappeared at flying a plane, and they've never found his body. Probably crashed somewhere. You know Felicia Day. She has a new audio series. It's pretty funny. I just wanted to say that I like her new audio series, and I kind of wish more people were talking about it, but nobody talks about audio dramas. Anyways, the Guild is free on YouTube, I guess. If people haven't caught up on it, it's... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, he vanished, and they've never found him. That's a little bit why. Anyways, it's a fascinating book, The Little Prince. It really is. I've always been fascinated by it. Anyways, it's. Okay, spin it. Then you join the frame. He disappeared in World War II and is believed to have died while on a reconnaissance mission from the French of Corsica over the Mediterranean. Although, yeah, they never found his body. Yeah. I'm trying to. I really like the. She has a new thing that she's doing, and I guess I'm trying to plug it. Coffee. I met her once in person. I met her once in person. I was very nervous to meet her. I was. She was one of the first. I met Felicia Day. She was one of the first famous people I've ever met. I was very nervous to meet her, and she asked me if I had been partying all night. I said, "Oh no, I'm just nervous." And I got her. She signed one of the comic books she had written. Felicia Day. Anyways. Yeah, and I've been listening. She has an audio drama out called Third Eye, which is a very cute series. I like it. Not cute. That sounds dismissive. It's a pretty funny series with some cool people in it, and nobody's talking about it, and that always frustrates me. So I always try and plug the audio dramas that I listen to. Anyways, it's called The Third Eye. It's about a failed chosen one. It's about a world that it takes place in a world after a chosen one failed to save the world, and it's pretty fun. Anyways, there we go. I plugged it. I just wanted to recommend that to people because I think. If anybody in the world would be into this sort of thing, it would be the people who come to my stream. This is her direct audience. This is the direct audience for something like this. Anyways. So I guess, yes. If anybody in the world would be interested, it would be you guys. Anyways. You could do, like, Opus, why don't you do, like, a shorter, like, an abbreviated nano? Why instead of, like, 50,000 words, you aim for, like, 10,000 words? That would still be an achievement. Unless you're feeling way too stressed and you just don't feel you can do any of it, and that's also fair. You know? What would 10,000 words be? How many days in November? $30 days, okay. Yeah, I get it. $30 divided by... No, wait, what? No. Why do I think I can do math? You would need to write 334 words a day. Yeah. A day. Does it? That's good. That's good. But Opus, just remember, it's like you're going through there's a bunch of weird shit you're going through right now. None of it's your fault, and there's no issue in you not doing the thing you're doing, not having the mental ability to write at the moment. We're all rooting for you, Opus. You will remember, you will walk out of this. The sun will be brighter one day again. I've never tried apple juice and Sprite together, but that does sound good. Yeah, why aren't? Okay, how about that? How about that? Your goal is 334 words a day. Think you could do that? That's 10,000 words. That's a good story. You got a good first part of your story at least. That's not nothing. And again, though, failure is success. Remember this. Failure is success. What do we say, everybody? We could do some writing right now. Or I can wait a second and do what I really want to do, which is go get some water because I'm quite thirsty. Quite thirsty and I need some water. So, there we go. Just turn that on when I have to leave. So I'm gonna go get some water because I'm very thirsty, and then I think we should do a whole another sprint. How about that? Oh. Well, we'll think of it. Okay, be back in a few. Okay, guys. I probably need a proper BRB screen. Okay. I'm just enjoying the vibe right now, guys. I gotta admit, I'm just enjoying vibing and hanging out. I know we're supposed to get more writing done, but I had a long day. I'm sure everybody who's already heard me talk about it is bored of me talking about it, but Opus hasn't, so I can repeat myself. I ran 5K today, which is 3.1 miles. And I have been running quite a lot lately. And I started my 5K with, it took me an hour and 40 minutes, and I've gotten it all the way down to an hour and 11 minutes. So, you know, which is, I think, is pretty darn good for me. I know it's pretty darn bad for like a professional runner, but I'm not one. Theoretically, I could. If I could figure out how to stream while running, I could be. Anyways. That was 20 minutes of pure unadulterating writing action. 2705. That's how many words I've written today. Success, success, success. All I do is win, win, win. I win at everything I do. Yes, Madame Mango. No, Madame. I'm trying to say it so it has like a rhyme to it, like rhythm to it. Madame Mango. Madame Mango is a beautiful name. A couple of words. That's better. That's better than no words. I think. I don't know where my voice is going. It's a little tired. I do spend all day talking on these things, and my voice does get a little tired by the end of it now. How's everybody doing? I officially did it. My voice is a little tired. I'm a little tired just in general. Elvis, how did you do? Did you do that? I hope we all did good. Okay. Hey, I did even poorer dialogue and descriptions, yet it's getting there. It's getting there, Jim. Thousand great books? That's 1,000% awesome. That's how it works. I create something. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's going to happen. Hello, 1,000. Good to see you, buddy. I'm doing okay. Weirdly, I hit my goal. I'm at 2,040. Hey, Opus, that's freaking great. So now, if we want to, we can officially hang out. We can relax. We can bull sesh. Did you guys want a bull sesh? What about that bull? So, like, who's your favorite bull? Is it Tiberius the bull? Ferdinand? Yeah, where we just talk about all the bull, and talk about our favorite bulls, and just bull related news. Bulls are they have horns and tails, and bulls are big. Okay, somebody else say something about a bull now. No, but that's awesome. One time there was a bull. I do understand the reference. Right, you don't want to let them in a china shop because bulls notoriously love China. And they'll just buy all the bull stuff they can. And they'll spend way too much money. No. We'll do more writing. I feel up for it. I feel energetic. I feel jazzed. I feel cool. So they do. Go to bed. If you're confused, Twitch people, 1,000 Great Books is over. They're on the YouTubes, and the YouTube things take a while to load, but I'm seeing you right. Sleep well, soul. Sleep well. Nice. Yeah. Oh, you mean the thing I'm 100% it'll take me like 3 years to edit all this nonsense I've written? Yeah, probably. But it's good, having a first draft done is better than having no first draft done, Good. Big, yeah, they are pretty. I would agree with that. Blue bulls are. It's hard. Blue bulls are epic. They do have a good mix of horse and cow. That's why people keep trying to ride them, but we keep getting thrown off. This is an epic bull sesh. I'm happy we're doing it. I'm learning so many bull facts. Okay, we now move on to the giraffe sesh, where we discuss giraffes. Giraffes don't have a lot of bones in their necks. I did not know that. Back to the bull sesh. That rules. Very efficient. Neck stuff. Okay. You know how, like, in Kung Fu, there's a bunch of, like, animal-based moves? Like, there's monkey style, eagle style. Is it Blue. No, I haven't, Jim. I haven't. But where... Why isn't YouTube updated? That's strange. Huh, it's so weird. I'm seeing comments from you, but not... Strange. Strange. Very strange indeed. Well, I guess I'm seeing all the comments you're posting, so it doesn't really matter. Epic. Epic. Oh man, I'm tired. Guys, I'm very tired. I hit the limit for today. I don't think I can keep going. I think I'm gonna pass out pretty soon. If that's okay. And I did hit the limit. I did do the word. I have hit the words that are required for me to be the brighter man, brighter cool dude. I think. Brighter cool dude, but I am so tired, everybody. Do it. Thanks. Okay. Well, let's see. Twitch, we got people, so I'm gonna send you guys off on a raid. Can't raid on Kick, but I'm gonna plug my buddy Lizard, who's on there right now streaming, and we're gonna raid somebody. I usually like to, if we have a good deal of people, I like to give it to a new writer. Get them on the jump. And ooh, we got somebody new. Somebody I don't recognize. Let's all give them a big, nice welcome. Okay. It's what? I'm not doing that at all. That's explicitly banned by Twitch's thing, and I would never do something like that. I'm certainly not using a bot to do it, called Bitrex. Wait. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye. And I know I'm still on, but...
Whoa! Hello, superstar Sean Arnold?